Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the welterweight division. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. His focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now. Oscar De La Hoya is so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put in, comes down to one singular moment of concentration.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
I want to see that jab.
Opening stanza of this 12-round fight. Well placed, straight right hand. Oscar De La Hoya's opponent tonight has a lot of confidence in his ability to bang. Teddy, what would be your advice to the power puncher opposite the Golden Boy?
Well, first of all, I would tell him you better have a way to land it. Don't go out there just winging, because De La Hoya has been in there with punches before. He'll know how to make you miss. He'll see it coming. Use your jab, set up those shots.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Oscar De La Hoya. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Committing to the work downstairs with the left.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head. Move your head.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Halfway through round number one. While still fighting and continuing on as a major pay-per-view attraction, Oscar De La Hoya was able to start up his own promotional company. And he's been wildly successful, able to unseat some of the power brokers of the game.
Yeah, he has. Well, he's used his name, you know, to make money in the ring and outside the ring. It's a name that people are familiar with in this business. He's had a lot of help with Rich Schaefer, who has been his business partner. And he's done something that a lot of successful fighters haven't been able to do, taking his money, and he's grown it outside the ring. He's grown it, as you just said, with other businesses.
He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Final 10 seconds of round number one. De La Hoya's attitude of being effective and aggressive worked out well. His opponent is damaged.
Don't wait on this kid. Put your jab in his face and keep it there. Keep it pumping. Keep it pumping at all times. This is yours. You hear me? Escuches. This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Wow, is he defensively sound.
That's it!
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. That'll get the fans out of their seats. What a shot by Oscar De La Hoya. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. We've heard you say that Oscar De La Hoya's strength is his left hand, and he's naturally left-handed. Let's specifically talk about his jab and his hook. What do you think of him?
Oh, good. I mean, I wouldn't say great, but good enough to win the titles that he's been able to win, and good enough for the most part to have the upper hand, the upper left hand, without, you know, making too much of a pun out of it. But I think the most important thing is, for the most part, he uses his height. He has great size. You know, he started out as a junior lightweight. This is a guy who was tall, rangy, and with a good left hand, he was a guy who could control most fighters most of the time.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Damaged badly there. He may hit. Wow! Oscar De La Hoya dealing with a knockdown now. He's got to find something within himself now to fight back. Goes down for the first time tonight, but you can see he's ready to make up for it here.
Yeah, just a little bit of water in the basement, not a full flood. But if he doesn't want those pipes to burst, he better figure out quick why he got dropped.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Nice work by Oscar De La Hoya. He was looking for an opportunity. He got it with that counterpunch.
Yeah, he stepped to the side. You know, a lot of times you talk about using your jab to set up a shot. He used his legs. Step to the side, got that opportunity.
Let's box smart and not get caught. Box smart. Hands up.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Two jabs. And every time you throw that jab, I want to see you land that overhand right.
De La Hoya's in a tough spot here. 60 seconds, that's all you get to gather yourself after being knocked down.
Punch! 1-2, baby, 1-2. Keep him popping.
Showing you some defense there with the block.
Looking good, baby. You're looking real good.
And he ties up on the inside. A headshot blocked. Teddy, among the things that we should be looking for early is which fighter can show a wide array of an offense.
Yeah, you don't want to always be coming in that front door all the time. You want to come in the side door every once in a while. You know, sometimes you want to maybe even come through the roof, down the chimney. You want to mix it up.
He just missed that shot up top. .90 seconds to go here in this round.
Keep moving, keep moving. That's it, that's it.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Hoya's not putting forth much offense at all. Now listen, I get it. You put forth some offense, you got hurt, you were stunned in this fight, so now you're strictly thinking defense. But at some point, he's got to change.
Yeah, he does. Otherwise, he can't win this fight. And his opponent is just going to keep coming like that ocean, banging into that shore, and it's going to come further up the shoreline. It's not going to go away.
Hoya's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
That's what I want to see, baby. That's what I want to see.
Well, he's committed to the left hand, and it's paying off here. Scored well up top. Ten seconds to go in this round.
Breathe, all right? Just take a deep breath. I need to see the combinations from you. And let's throw those combinations we talked about. This fight is real close. So let's see the 1, 2s, and 3s. Breathe. Breathe. I need to see the combinations from you. Let's throw the combinations. This fight is too close. Let's throw the 1, 2, 3s, okay? 1, 2, 3s. 1, 2, 3.
Let's take a look at Teddy's scorecard, where you can see that he's only got that one round in the bank so far at the beginning of round number 4. But Teddy, just the psychology of the game, knowing that you've put your man down on the canvas, you really don't care about the scorecard at that point.
Well, you know you're the boss, and you can continue to be the boss. And more importantly, your opponent now, he's a little concerned about throwing something. He might get caught. He might get hurt again.
Hoya is keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
That's okay. That's okay. Let it go. Let it go.
Hoya's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. I think the lesson to be learned here is it's a marathon, not a sprint. He has treated this fight like it's a sprint early on here.
Yeah, and the tortoise is starting to pass him right by, waving at him, saying, ha.
Flush right hand to the body. Oh, what a whiff by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Fires right back at him. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
He's tired. He's tired.
Don't let him get at you.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Good block. Targeting a left hand to the body. Able to get rid of that one. That's a huge left he just scored with. Oh, and there's a big right hand from the Golden Boy. And round 4 comes to an end. Errol Hoya's got things going his way right now. He just got to his man in that last round, but he'd love to score a knockdown coming up here.
Well, what he has to do is continue along the line that he started now. He's starting to find him with the jab, and he's putting things behind it.
Keep your hands up. Don't worry now. I just need you to focus. Keep your hands up and keep working that jab and keep moving.
Tough to believe that he can turn things around quickly. Hard to believe, based on the end of that last round, that he was even able to survive.
Well, if you read up on Houdini, the great escape artist, it's hard to believe that he escaped some of the positions he was in. Remember that box with the chains around him and everything underwater? He got out of this.
Teddy, he's completely missing the jab, and when that's not there, well, you're gonna dug yourself a big hole.
Now, that's like saying, I want to go swimming. Guess what? There's no water. You need water to swim. You need jab to fight, to set things up.
To the belt line he goes with a left hand. Good flush shot upstairs.
Watch the hook, come on.
And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Good accuracy with that uppercut.
Good work.
Errol Hoya's proving to be elusive. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? And he's holding.
You're not focusing. You're not focusing. Keep moving. You got to see that coming now. Come on.
Halfway through this round here. Good flush shot by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Errol Hoya is doing a brilliant job with his head movement. He's employing top-notch defense right here, and it's frustrating his opponent.
It is frustrating his opponent. His opponent needs to make an adjustment of thinking right now and understand what's there, not what's not there. We know that the head's not there, but what's there? The body. He needs to start going downstairs. That will freeze up some of that head movement.
And there he counters back against his opponent.
Keep moving, keep moving. Come on now. Work the body. Work the body. Yeah, that's right. Body shots, body shots.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
The start of the 6th round. Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
Each man able to land an uppercut. Scored well with that straight left.
Come on, punch, punch, punch. That's it.
Hoya's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Hoya's doing something that not everybody appreciates, but he is making his defense a major factor in this fight.
Yeah, well, a lot of times people, you know, they only get it done on one end. What I mean about that is, you know, offensively, they use their jab, they use aggression to set up the offense, but he uses defense to set up the offense. He has a double-edged sword.
Jab, pop the jab, use it. Side to side, move your head side to side. Come on now.
Tried the hook, didn't get it. Now he ties up there. Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now. Big, big shot comes crashing home. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? Hoya rises to his feet, but he does not look good at all. He is visibly hurt, Teddy.
We're going to find out now something that we haven't had a chance to find out, how good his instincts are. You know, we know that he's pretty good technically. We know he has a great left hand, but we're going to find out, does he know how to survive?
This round is in the books, and it looks like the gas tank on this fighter may be heading towards empty here. What is this, a case of guys just not putting in the road work and the conditioning prior to a fight?
No, you got to figure he came in. His weight was good. Scales don't lie. We looked at the weight. He came in pretty good condition. I think what it is now he's starting to get broken down a little bit, physically and mentally. The other guy is starting to impose himself on him.
Jab and follow up with 2 or 3 more punches. Don't look for just big punches.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Hoya's dominance in the first half of this fight was pronounced. Now, as this round begins, a new task for him. Finish up the second half of this fight just as strong.
Yeah, that's a good point, Joe. His enemy is not only the guy in front of him, but it's being that he's got such a lead. You know, his enemy is having such great success so far. Does it get him a little bit into a lull? If he gets into a lull now, he could blow that first half of the fight, what he's done so well.
Oh, look at that. You know you need space to punch. He realizes that, so he pushes his opponent. He's got half of the equation figured out. He's throwing a lot of punches, but the more important half of the equation, he's way off the mark.
Yeah, well, you know, you should talk to a golf pro. You know, if you want to hit a golf ball, you want to hit it straight, you wouldn't stand crooked, would you? I mean, your feet would have to stand where you could hit the ball where your feet are pointing. That's the problem. His feet are crooked. They're pointing the wrong way, and his punches are going the wrong way.
Hey, man, come on now. Keep your feet moving. Come on.
Really
now.
wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Oscar De La Hoya's clamped down by a left hand. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Look at this. Oscar De La Hoya's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him. You know, Teddy, not long ago when we put up your scorecard on the screen, I noticed somebody from his corner looking up at the big Jumbotron here in the arena. They knew he was losing this fight.
Yeah, but that's smart use of information. They got it to him, they let him know, and they got the results they wanted, they needed.
The result, a knockout victory. I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night.